Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Harbinger League Fall of Oriath. Last time we finished up with Act 4, defeated Malachi, and now we are going straight into the Ascent. Or no, we went past the Ascent, we're in Act 5 already. So we are actually in the slave pens. We took Malachi's secret entrance and got to Act 5, came back to the slave pens, and it's time to just, start cruising. So let's get our summons going, and let's get through this area. So from what I hear, oh, I need a new zone. Everything's been cleared here. Ew. But yeah, so from what I hear, sort of the slaves are rebelling against, with Malachi gone and Dominus defeated. It's like the slaves are fighting back, and the idea is you just sort of, I guess you help them out. So in the chaos, you try to get back to Oriath because you were exiled from this land at one point in time. Now, from what I hear, if you follow the white X's, that's actually the way to get to your next destination. So I'm going to see if I can follow that advice. I'm just going to follow the X's. But at the same time, I kind of want to explore in case there's like a unique boss here, which I'm sure there will be. Okay, so maybe let's not... We're going to take it slow in Act 5. Let's try to like full clear and stuff. I'm remaking my Frostbolt Inquisitor. About halfway done with Act 3 at the moment. That's nice, Corsair. The Frostbolt stuff is actually pretty good this league, I think. I see a lot of people playing Frostbolt. Ziz is playing Frostbolt too, actually, now that I think about it. It must be good. A professional streamer is playing it. My first gem cutter strongbox dropped me a Veil Haste, which is pretty cool. Oh, speaking of, you reminded me. I have a Veil Haste as well. I should go back and pick that up. Thank you. Don't know what I would do without you. Alright, Veil Haste. I don't have a slot for it. I can drop the Onslaught here. There we go. And then let's put Veil Haste on this button. Bolzen says messing around with Poison EK. That is also a very good way of doing things. Okay, I need to put this somewhere. Let's put this... Yeah, decent day. My cell phone freezes and restarts. Drains under the sink in the kitchen broke, and I don't have time to play PoE. It doesn't sound like a decent day, I'm just saying. Sounds like an awful day. No, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. You when things like that happen, you can't think of the whole thing, You gotta take it one step at a time. Just solve one problem at a time. And to be honest, if it were me, I'd solve that cell phone problem. I realized just how useless I am without my cell phone. Just like without the cell phone, I'm like lost. I'm like, wait, so there's no Wi-Fi? I can't look stuff up on Google, but I don't know anything without Google. I'm like useless. But yeah, I mean, kitchen's like drain under sink broken. That's like awful. Overseer's Tower. Okay, we do want to go up here. I'm assuming I killed the unique boss already. I kind of want to walk around and just kind of see what's around here, though. I'll be back. I'm not done exploring. And I think, right now, sort of, no one would blame me if I took too long to full clear. Because, they're new acts. We want to look around. We want to see. Although, clearly, following these X's was the way to go. So that's actually, I don't know if that's a pattern. I think that's probably like a thing. But if you go along the ground and follow the X's, that probably takes you to your destination. It's like a guide, like a guide. All right. Oh shoot, I gotta set a timer for my ribs. Shoot. Really, the timer is when I started recording. I suppose that's one way to do it, but let's add a timer for 35 minutes, not 35 seconds. Emnix, you done goofed. 35 minutes. Okay, that's when I need to rebaste the sauce. I'm excited, man. Going to a barbecue today. I'm gonna bring some ribs. I don't know if I make good ribs, but last time I did it, I thought they were delicious. So, yeah, I managed to run it in safe mode. No problem so far. It could be an app that's the issue, but I have no idea which one. Honestly, if all else fails, you just straight up do you just flash it. You just restart it. Okay, maybe following the X is not the way, because there are X's here, and clearly this isn't the way to go. I don't know anymore, but I found the boss pretty easily. That's still so I don't know if you guys heard, but when I was in Hawaii, I actually had this water safe pouch or waterproof pouch, and I used it for swimming because it was only me and my fiance on vacation. So we wanted to go to the beach together, we wanted to swim together, so I had this pouch to keep my phone in to keep it safe. And then we decided there was this one place in Hawaii where you could swim under the waterfall and people would take pictures. So I had a waterproof GoPro that I gave to somebody who happened to be there, and they would take pictures for me. And they were like, yeah, get under the waterfall and we'll take pictures. I'm like, sweet, thank you. So we got under the waterfall. The water was so strong. It was it took a lot of effort to just get onto a safe spot to sit, because the water was beating down on you. You kind of had to jump up from the water onto the ledge, and then grab onto the ledge and sit down so you can get a picture. So as I was struggling to get up, I think the waterfall must have blown open my waterproof pouch. So yeah, by the time I got to shore, my pouch was just filled with water, and I had both my phone as well as my fiance's phone in there, and I was just I fucked up, right? We have no phone, we have no GPS. This is how lost I am without my phone. I'm there's no GPS, there's no phone. My fiance was waiting for a call because she had an interview, and then they would tell her that they would call her back if she got the job. So she was waiting for that as well. And then I'm I fucked up. I felt so bad, And my fiance, she's a teacher, and she did the most teacher thing possible. She was okay, don't worry. Factory reset will be what I'll probably do. I need to back up my data first. Hopefully that solves the problem. Yeah, I think that'll do it. But yeah, so I'm I don't know what to do. I was so upset. I don't know how to get home. So I started driving on the highway, just trying to drive in the general direction that our hotel is located at. And then my fiance is in the next 5 minutes, if we see a rainbow, things will be okay. And I'm a rainbow? What do you mean a rainbow? She's if we see a rainbow, things will be okay. I'm all right, sure. Little did I know that we were in the state of Hawaii, and that is the rainbow state, right? Because it rains a lot and the rainbow shows up all the time, or rainbow show up all the time. And I didn't know that. So we were driving 2 minutes later, I see a rainbow, and then my fiance's look, there's a rainbow. Things are going to be fine. And I'm okay, yeah, it'll be fine. I trust you now. If you say so, I think it'll be fine too. So, so yeah, the rainbow showed up. I got off on the highway when I thought I was close to our hotel, and then I'm I still don't know where we're gonna find a phone, because I asked somebody ahead of time. I'm so where do you normally go to get electronics and stuff? What's the major electronics store in Hawaii? And they were it's Radio Shack, but due to competition from Amazon, 80% of the Radio Shacks here have closed down. I'm well, we're fucked. We're just fucked. So I'm driving. I randomly get off on the highway because I had no idea where I was, and I'm okay, the sun is in that direction. I'm gonna follow the sun because I know we're to the east, or we're to the west. So I'm just driving, and then I stop at the red light, and my fiance's she's hey, there's a Geek Squad van over there. That sounds pretty techy. She didn't know what it was, but I saw this Geek Squad. And I'm like, holy fuck, this is like Best Buy, right? So I turn in, and I'm like, and sure enough, there's a Best Buy there. We go into the Best Buy, we buy our phones. We were like, thank you. We get the open up the GPS. Everything's working. Everything's fine. You know, I had to spend like 500 US because we need to buy 2 phones, but you know that's just how it is, right? And then we got home. When we got home, we checked the map of all of Hawaii because we're like, so where do you buy phones in Hawaii? It turns out there was only like 2 Best Buys on that whole fucking island, and simply due to the fact that I was like lost out of my mind, I decided to just get off on the stop or on the highway exit where the Best Buy happened to be, and that's how I got the phone. So I'm sitting there looking at that, just thinking about how lucky I got. Like the whole island, 2 Best Buys. There was or just maybe just one. I don't even know, 1 or 2. And I just happened to chance upon it because like I don't know, because I thought I was getting close to home, I guess. Which I wasn't, by the way. I was still 30 minutes away. I was really far from where I was. And I'm just like sitting there and I'm looking at my fiance and I'm like, yo, thank the rainbow. Like the rainbow did this. And she's like, sure. I mean, we got lucky though. We got so fucking lucky. Oh my god. Alright. So we are in Act 5. Act 5, and what are the quests? We've returned. You've reached the rebel encampment at Overseer Tower. Talk to Lonnie for your reward. The key to freedom. You've been asked to help the rebellion and kill Justicar Casticus. He'll be located somewhere in the control blocks. You have been asked to slay High Templar Avarius. I remember that fight. The source of the Templar's power. But you first must find a way to gain access to the Templar courts. Okay, so Templar Avarius sort of powers them? Is he like a generator? Like, what is he? Valenta has asked you to find and return her miasmeter that she left behind in her lab in the control blocks. Okay. One at a time. One thing at a time. So first thing, we're going to go talk to Lonnie, who for the life of me, I cannot find. Here. Overseer reward. Ah, okay. I want, let's see, what are my resistances? I want cold. Lucky is a mirror drop. Yo, I think I've used all my luck up for this year. Just finding a place to buy my phone. Oh my god. Okay, so I want cold and lightning resistance. I've never gotten a mirror, by the way. Never. Never, ever, ever. I'm still waiting for my time to come. That's what I'm saying. Like, this game, there's always something to reach for, you know? Okay, this... I guess I'll lose some damage and lose some life for resistances. Or I'll lose a lot of damage for resistance. I'll lose a lot of damage for resistance. Just because, you know, resistance. How much do I lose? Man, that's a lot. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I'll do this. This ring kind of sucks. Me neither. It's alright, Whitey. One day, it'll be our time. Just gotta wait it out. Okay, do I need... Let's see, do I need any, like, crazy support gems or anything? I don't think so. Ice Bite. Is Ice Bite good? Actually... Elemental damage with attacks is probably really good right now because Charge Burst converts 50% to lightning. Moonbender's Wing converts another 25% to lightning, another 25% to cold. So we deal no physical damage, right? We're 100% elemental. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I get it now. We are 100% elemental damage right now. We're 100% converted. That's actually insane. Alright, let's take the control blocks. We're going hard, boys. Alright, look at that. The slaves are rebelling. Karui rebel. Okay, so we need to... I actually need to do the lab. But I want to do Act 5. But I also need to do the lab. What level am I? 44? I don't know. Kind of need to do it. I should. It'll be a big damage boost. Or a survivability boost. I haven't decided which one I want to get yet. Alright, alright. No, we can't. I can't progress knowing that the lab is available for me. Ah, but this is so fun. I can't stop myself from killing stuff. Okay, I'll go to the Met Lab in after this pack. Where are you, mate? Was gonna progress, but I think I gotta do the lab first. Let's go do that. Get some water. I didn't think I was strong enough for it. Alright, let's go do the lab, man. For those of you who've never... I mean, I'm looking in chat, and everyone in here has played Path of Exile before, and should have an idea of what the lab is. But if you don't, basically, the Labyrinth is a place you go to get your second Ascendancy. Or your Ascendancy points. So you get to here, you get the lab activation device. And there are 4 different labs available. There's the normal labyrinth, there's the cruel labyrinth, merciless, and then the eternal or the uber lab. So each one will give you 2 points towards your ascendancy, which you can then activate. It also allows you to enchant some of your items, which is pretty good as well. The labs can get a little tricky. They have a bunch of traps in here that you need to try and avoid, which does a lot of damage as well. So you and like the Zaro fight is pretty tough. But I'm level 44 now, and this area is level 33. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to kill Izaro. I'm not too worried. So let's just rush through this area. Typically what I find is that if you go towards the top right, you'll normally see the exit to the lab. So let's try doing that. So maybe let's go this way. Good luck on Izaro. Thank you, Whitey. I did lab at 32 and hit 33 during it. Oh, damn. That's pretty insane. Okay, let's get this ghost to go in here. Will you try to full buff Izaro? I guess why not? Let's try it. I've never actually full buffed Izaro before. And I guess in normal, there's really no harm in doing it, except for time if we screw up. Let's do it. So this is Aspirant's Trial. This is the first area. Let me put down some of these items. I can't imagine any of it would be good. You never know though. Okay, so full buffing Izaro. Typically he comes with like some stuff that supports him, and if you let him, you know, absorb everything. Remember to get a key from Argus for max keys. It's lieutenants and conduits today. Aren't you supposed to like eat the lieutenant? Hello? Isn't that how it works? No? No Argus? Okay, there's no Argus today. That's good to know. How do lieutenants work? Do I kill Izaro without killing lieutenants? Maybe? Is that possible? I mean, I have AoE. The lieutenants are gonna die. There's no way around that. I don't know if I can full buff him. This is a little tricky. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, you still got +1 key even with only 1 lieutenant alive. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try for it. So basically, with those lieutenants, if you don't kill them before killing Azaro, or making Azaro go down to 1/3 HP, they actually buff Azaro in the next stages. There are 3 stages of Azaro that you have to fight. Yeah, so I'm actually purposely buffing him so that he drops better rewards. And hopefully we get something cool if he gives us more keys and stuff. So he'll drop more treasure keys, and with each treasure key, you can open up 1 more chest. So you can see now he's buffed with Lieutenant of the Bow. He's gonna drop a additional key, and yeah, let's go. Second stage. So in normal lab, it's actually a lot easier to do. When you do the cruel lab, it gets a little bit harder, and merciless lab is even harder. So conduits, I think I let all 3 conduits show up before I fight them, right? Grants Azaro extra lightning damage while active, and then grants him shock chance. He gets lightning damage reduction. Reactivates periodically. Click to deactivate. Okay, so I'm not gonna deactivate it. I'm gonna actually activate all 3. Fully buffed, he said. Shouldn't be a problem, right? I mean, I'm pretty weak. -9 max res veil area. RFs will hate this. RFs will hate you with these 3 tricks. Alright, which way do I go? This doesn't seem... Oh, shit. Let's not get hit by traps. Oh, look at that. Movement skills. Let's go here. Ooh, secret door. Secret tunnel. What does this do? Okay, we good. Let's just abuse our movement skills so we don't get destroyed by traps. Although I don't... Okay, I think we're good. Charge dash, thank you. So good. In the Labyrinth. Emnix, remember to pray to Chris for that mirror after final Azaro fight? I'm gonna pray to the rainbow. Is this the way? Oh. Lul. Lol. Alright, let's go this way. But seriously, Chris, a mirror, it would be nice. I hear that if you shout it, it's like easier for it to show up. You know how like when you in your item filter it goes like, you know, orb of alchemy, like the shaper does that. Maybe we have to do that too. Maybe that's the magic trick. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. I like that image. Oh shit, I almost died. Whoa, I was watching Discord. Woo! That image almost killed me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Trial by piercing traps, man. Oh man. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's put this shit away. Okay, so there's Conduit of Storms, Conduit of Frost, Conduit of Flames. There's a lieutenant there. Now we just gotta kill him. He's so close to rip. I was at 99 HP. Alright, it's fully charged. I'm ready for you. Come at me, bro. Ah! You think you're the only one with a charge? Heck no. How can you hit me if I'm so fast? Too fast for you. Can't even see it. Where am I going? You don't know. He doesn't know. Alright, let's kill this lieutenant. He doesn't need to live anymore. Oh! Alright, so we got 2 treasure keys. It's not that much, but still. We could have done a max key run, I suppose. I think there were like areas where you can get more keys. I think that's like a new thing. But let's just see how good just 2 keys are, right? We'll see. Alright, boys. I need a number. I need 2 numbers, in fact. Bring it. Number. I have 2 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 to 10. Give me 1 to 10. Too slow, piece of cake. 5.9? Okay, I'm going with 6. Oh, 5,9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'm gonna go with 5 and 9 it is. 6, 9? Okay, well 9 is definitely there. Well, we're opening 9 because that seems to be the consensus one at least. Alright. That's actually not bad. That's actually really good. Like, not insane, but... Alright, 5 or 6? We could do 6 for symmetry. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at that cake. Okay, the one where he's praying to Chris Wilson. There are 5 panels on that cake, so I'm gonna pick 5. Hopefully Chris will bless me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Chris, I mean, it's... When Chris closes a chest, I mean, like a mirror opens somewhere. I don't know. Look, it's fine. All right, so now that we have completed the Ascendancy or the lab, first thing we want to do is we want to go to the Divine Font, and we're gonna take this little skull, and we're gonna enchant our gloves. Trigger Word of Spite when hit. So what it does is releases a nova of projectiles based on your weapon, leaving chilling ground in their wake. Quite a bit of damage, actually. Damage per second, 920. Cooldown time, ground effects last 2 seconds, fires 10 projectiles. Not bad. And then, more importantly, should I have picked 6? No regrets. No regrets. Alright, so now we get the Alter Ascendancy. So we can actually pick one of 3 Ascendant classes. There's the Raider, there's the Deadeye, there's the Pathfinder. Now, I already have the Raider in mind, so we're going to go with this, and we're going to ascend towards the Raider. The Raider is all about being fast and getting frenzy charges and you know, getting phasing and onslaught, and it's going to be pretty good for our build, I think. So let's ascend towards that. So we get 2 Ascendancy points per lab for a total of 8 Ascendancy points that you can get. Now, the decision is between Quartz Infusion and Way of the Poacher. I'm like 90% sure Way of the Poacher is the way to go, but I don't think Avatar of the Slaughter is the thing you go for. So I think I'm going to try and take Way of the Poacher so that we can get some frenzy generation. And then we're going to try and take Quartz Infusion later on so we can get phasing at maximum frenzy charges and phasing when you have onslaught. And then we're going to take Avatar of the Veil. It gives us more elemental damage, so that's a boost towards charge dash. More movement speed is also good as well, but immune to elemental ailments while phasing is just crazy insane. Like, I can't describe how good that is. And then after we can go for movement speed, attack speed, and attack damage per frenzy charge, which is pretty good, but it's probably the weakest among these guys. Now, Avatar of the Chase is pretty good in the sense that you can get onslaught effects, like increased onslaught effect, and onslaught gives you 20% move speed, 20% attack speed, 20% cast speed, and with 100% effect, you get 40% to all that, which is pretty insane. However, losing out on elemental status, elemental ailment immunity is just, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. So let's take Way of the Poacher, then we're going to take Quartz Infusion, then we're going to take Avatar of the Veil. Once we do Uber Lab, we're going to do Avatar of the Slaughter, which is basically just a little bit more of a DPS and movement speed boost and all that. So that's the plan. So now, basically, with Way of the Poacher, if I kill something, there's a 20% chance of getting a Frenzy Charge. I've only seen first stream posted on YouTube. Is Kay going to play more? Can she handle major bosses solo yet? So she only got to play the first episode, unfortunately. Then she had to go home and was not able to come back to play some more. Maybe I'll get her to play another playthrough, but this is going to be my character, I think. She just happened to be there that day when the patch released, and I'm like, well, I feel bad about playing and making you just sit around watching me play, so I guess you can learn about it. It's actually kind of funny, because as I was driving her home, she was just sitting there silently, just thinking, and then I just hear her go, I like killing. I'm like, what? Excuse me? She's like, I enjoyed killing in that game. Like, that was kind of fun. I'm like, okay, well, you've had a taste. Let's stop, because this seems to be going in an awkward direction. I think I definitely want her to play a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to be PoE or what it's going to be, but maybe just some more games in general, and see if she enjoys it. Maybe record some of it. I don't know what the general reception was. Some people enjoyed it, some people not so much. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. But yeah, she did enjoy playing the first couple characters. She's not really a numbers person, so I think when she sees all those options of what you can do, no, that would just ruin her life. I think Dark Souls. Whitey suggested Dark Souls. I don't think that's the way to go. She gets frustrated easily. She's not a numbers person, so if she sees when she looked at the passive tree, she's like, oh, well, that's cool, I guess. Like, you know how a lot of people see the passive tree, they're like, holy shit, look at all the shit I can do. What is this crap? Like, holy crap. She looked at it and she's like, click, apply, okay, like next, right? So she's not about the numbers. I don't know if this is the game for her. Like, this is all about, collecting loot, and that would be a punishment, honestly. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so now we have 20% chance to generate a frenzy charge on kill, 20% chance to gain a frenzy charge when you hit a rare or unique enemy. Seems pretty dope to me. So let's go into the control blocks. Nice. Congrats. It's time. It's time for a real try at this. Look at that frenzy charge generation. We probably have a pretty high chance of getting frenzy charges now. We just need to increase duration a little bit, and then it'll be pretty insane, I think. Control blocks. This is where I need to be, right? Yeah. So what's the time? Oh, it's actually 33 minutes. Man, every time I get here, I just want to keep playing, but I can't. I actually need to call it an episode right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time, for sure, we're going to be doing control blocks and playing a little bit more of Act 5. Had to do the Labyrinth today, I'm sorry. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Soon.